uh, thanks, Moo. I appreciate that. How's everything looking and sounding, man? Hopefully it's there's not too much lag or anything. Good? All right, man. If this stream goes smoother than the last one, I'm giving you all the credit. You're bringing the good luck, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that screensaver was actually that Purple City or whatever. That's yeah, you deserve the credit, my man. You definitely do. That wallpaper, that moving wallpaper is free online, but then somewhere else I found the Mega Man dancing. So they're actually two separate pictures. I just kind of superimposed Mega Man there on a building like he's a billboard or something, and just I've got him dancing. The purple behind him, matches the rest of the scenery. So I was like, man, screw it, I'll do that and have him dancing. But man, how was your Friday? I noticed you. Yeah, it was fun making it. I noticed you were in the office briefly today, kind of in and out. Did you have to grab something from the tool room? Had to do time. Okay, all right. As you know, I was with Lester today, and I got the full story behind. I tell you what, man. Let's get off my big ugly mug. We'll go over here to the. That came blasting out of my speaker, Moo. I don't know how it's sounding on your end. Is that too loud? Or I can hear it good on my desktop. I don't know. Is it drowning me out or it's good? All right. And we've got really good. I'm hoping it stays up to speed. What was I going to say? Oh, anyway, I'll get going. I'll knock a little rust off here while we're talking. Moo, before I get on to my Lester story, have you played Mega Man 2 in a while? Or it's been a while. Okay. I usually start with Flash Man. I know a lot of people start with Metal Man, but anyway, we're just warming up, knocking some rust off. But anyway, I was in there with Lester today, and he was telling me all the trouble he was having with his phone. He was legit having trouble with it, and I think our man Lester is about to go out and purchase an iPhone. I think he's going to get one for him and one for his wife. So we'll see. I know his phone, I forget what kind of phone he had. I know it had a lot of extra features and things. Forever broke. And I know it had a lot of extra features and things on his current phone, or it does. But, I told him in the morning meeting this morning, actually, like Robert brought up kind of what was going on with Lester, and we were teasing him about it. And everybody was kind of teasing Lester about it. And I told Lester, I said, iPhones are real user friendly. I said, that's why it's, man. So here's what's crazy. Lester was like, I think my wife and I are going to get iPhone 17 Pro Maxes. So, this guy's going to step on me. Good God. So Lester might end up with, him and his wife might end up with a couple of new phones. I don't know if he'll buy the cheapest. I mean, I don't know what current phone he has, so I don't know if, most modern cell phones they're not cheap anyway. Oh my God, I got him. They have some good deals depending on the service. Yeah, I don't know who he's with. He's out there in Wild Peach, so I don't know who would give him coverage. I'm sure by now, though, if he switched phones, I don't know. I don't see him having an issue with it because I imagine he would keep his, his service, his provider. But oh, okay, you got yours free from Verizon. Dang, I'm still slaving to AT&T, and I probably will forever, just because I'm too lazy to have the internet and phone on 2 separate bills. And AT&T runs the fiber optic through our neighborhood, so. Who do I go to next? Was it Metal Man that I would visit next after Flash Man? I think so. Yeah, dude, fiber's awesome. I mean, I say that, and then we had the shit show we had the other night with the stream. But, oh man, I think I told you that back in the day, Gamer, he had that issue the other night. He ended up making like 2 or 3 streams. And his final stream that night was like 40 minutes because he was having issues. I mean, I know he's a long way from here, and I don't know who his provider is, but when I saw that happening to him, I was like, oh yeah, I know that feeling. Ah, yeah, those you can jump through the chain. There's another YouTuber I watch. His name is Slackinator. And one of his things he does on his channel is he does like flawless. Oh, yours goes out pretty often? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, our internet's kind of, the fiber optic is, I upload a lot of videos for the other channel. Usually uploading a video for this channel isn't bad because all the videos are short, but my other channel, they're long. Yeah, old school coaxial. A lot of times it's hit or miss. Like, a lot of those videos for the other channel, they're 10 to 12 hours long, some of those videos. And some nights, some evenings, I can upload 3 or 4 videos in an evening. 3 or 4 12-hour videos. And no issue. And then other nights, I'm lucky if I get to finish 1, maybe 2 videos just to upload. Well, I sent my brother-in-law, he messaged me about my birthday, so I sent my brother-in-law kind of a thing saying, hey, I'm streaming and stuff, and then, but he messaged me earlier. I think him and my sister are going to go see UHF at a local movie theater. You remember that weird-ass movie with Weird Al Yankovic and old Kramer from Seinfeld, Michael Richards? I'm about to get his ass. That was such a weird-ass movie, but I loved it. Yeah, they're going to go watch UHF in a theater. So, yeah, that thing was free. It had like Fran Drescher in it and that blonde lady from Saturday Night Live. I can't think of her name. She plays Weird Al Yankovic's girlfriend. I mean, it's Weird Al. Yeah, and that movie was as weird as Weird Al was. Let's get some metal blades going here. Yeah. Weird Al's awesome, man. Your son's got good taste in music. He's awesome. God, I used to have a Weird Al record. And I don't know where it was, or where it went, but it was an awesome record. I wish I still had that thing. Some vinyl Weird Al. I don't know if the Warrior will be jumping on here. She's putting our granddaughter to bed. She definitely knows the trials and tribulations of of what we had going on last week with the freaking internet. So, Dr. Demento. Holy crap. Yes, that's where I heard Weird Al. I heard a song on Dr. Demento that I haven't been able to find on the internet. I don't know, maybe I haven't dug hard enough, but so there was a spoof song that wasn't made by Weird Al, and it spoofed We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel, but the song was called We Love Barney Fife, and it was about Deputy Fife. Oh shit, yeah, you can't hurt these guys. It was about Don Knotts' character from the Andy Griffith Show, Barney Fife, the deputy, but it was called We Love Barney Fife, and it was sung to the tune of We Didn't Start the Fire. I remember hearing it on Dr. Demento and was like, hell yeah, and I don't think I've heard it since then. This big bastard here. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Demento was awesome. I listened to him late at night when I had like a clock radio on the headboard of my bed. I'd listen to Dr. Demento, and then I'd switch over and listen to Art Bell on Coast to Coast AM. A lot of the songs on that show were indie bands before it was cool. Yeah, that's true. That I mean, I may not be able to find them, but I have no idea where to go next. Oh, I think I was supposed to go to Quickman. I would record it on casket. Oh, cassette. Oh. I was like, the fuck, casket? Yeah. The little clock radio I had didn't, it didn't have that feature. Do I have item 3? Sling that bad piece of candy looking bastard up there. Yeah, it was just a little clock radio. Later, I would have a stereo that had the 2 cassette players in it and could make mixtapes and record shit off the radio. Yeah, those weren't cheap. But they were built to last. And that little clock radio I had that thing was incredible. It was a tough little bastard. I think everybody had one. I think it ended up being my parents for a while, and when I got older, they were like, hey, do you want this in your room or whatever? I'm like, hell yeah. They just kind of put it in my room for me. Oh, we're barely making this shit. This stage right here used to just, man, the butthole would be clenching on this stage. Yeah. I should have fell more to the right. And then they'd start you here. Yeah. This one was tough. Hey, got a life back. Moo, I don't know who's going to jump on. I told Nixon like this morning, but it's weird. I haven't heard from him all day. Shit. I haven't heard from him all day. He sent me a couple of TikToks earlier this afternoon. But I haven't heard from him, so hopefully he's okay. Right now we're considering him MIA. And usually he's pretty good about messaging me back. Yeah. If I do that, I gotta stay to the right. Might be burning Boudin or fighting rats in the bottom. He might be. He might be fighting rats in the burning Boudin. You never know with him. I don't know. So hopefully he jumps on. I told my folks, the senior fives, so we'll see. It's 8 p.m. on a Friday night. Not everybody's partying hard like me and you, Momo. It might be, oh, shit. Oh. Look at that. And then there's one jammed up in here. I always thought that was the dumbest shit. And putting one up in here. I don't think I've got an energy can yet, dude. We'll use it. All right, we'll hit him with the flash stopper. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to jump on. Yeah, you can't dodge that one. No. But I tell you what, when you get done, he's damn sure ready. He's ready. I don't use quick. There's somebody you can use Quick Man on. I think it was it Metal Man? I think Quick Man grinds him down pretty quick. When we get to Wily's Fortress, the quick boomerang comes in pretty handy. Where the piss do we want to go now? Let's see if we can kill Airman with the Leaf Shield. So yeah, man, we'll see who jumps on. There's no telling. I know that Batman stream was busy. There was a lot of folks in there. That was fun. And I know you loved seeing all that Batman moo-moo. That was a lot of Batman. It was fun, though. Oh. Yes. It was fun, man. It was fun. I mean, we saved Gotham City from the Joker. I mean, that's, that's good stuff. I'm pretty hype and nervous about doing the wizardry when I get back. I've got the party ready, but dude, I'm nervous because that's a game I haven't, it's not a game you speed run by no stretch of the imagination, and then I've never finished it. Oh, I forgot about these damn birds. Dude, because I guess I don't want to just completely suck balls at it where I'm just the game is going to get to a point where we're so deep in the dungeon that the enemies are real difficult, and you kind of have to know which spells you have to know which spells you need to throw, and the spells are named weird shit. That's why I had to print out the spell list, because the spells are given really weird names, and I have a sheet that kind of translates them, so I kind of know what they are. Because the spells don't say lightning or poison gas or fireball. They give them these weird magical names, which I get why they do that, but still. Let's see if we can get this shit. But so I'm nervous because I think that the wizardry I'm going to play, the very first one, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, I've been to maybe level 4. And I really didn't know what I was doing. And I forgot about this shit. There we go. It's just 2 hits, but all those little tornadoes. So yeah, because I know the kind of party I need to build that I've built. I need to get some XP, so the ones that I need to turn into ninjas will turn into ninjas soon. That way I'm kind of running down in those lower levels of the dungeon equipped and ready and not, caught with my freaking pantaloons down. Man, I'm just glad we're getting I'm glad there's no lag or anything. That's good. After watching Back in the Day Gamer struggle with that the other night, like making 2 or 3 streams, I was like, oh shit. That will be. Yes, sir. That will be a multi-stream game. Yeah, that's going to be... If the warrior ends up going back to Mexico with her dad, Warrior Senior, that might be one of those weeks we're just streaming every night. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I don't have item 1. Who the hell do you get item 1 from? Oh, wait, no. I think I use item 3. Yeah. All right, bear with me, Moo Moo. I think it's... Nope. And item 2 is the jet. Okay, so... Who do I get item 1 from? Because item 1 are those platforms, and I can sit there and, like, I don't have to ride this thing. Well, the only people we haven't killed is Crash Man. But we need item 1 while we're here, so... Was it Bubble Man? Maybe I was supposed to kill Metal Man and then Bubble Man. I don't know, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. And it's not like I'm trying to speed run this thing, but I used to have a particular way that I did this. Yeah, that's going to be a multi-stream. That's going to be a big... And then there's Wizardry 2 Knight of Diamonds, which there's not as many levels. I think there's only like 6 or 7 levels. But, yeah, it's been a while, man. You got to get you... You know, now that you've got that really awesome computer, you need to download you an emulator. And then go to Vim, download you some old school Nintendo games. But yeah, Knight of Diamonds is not as long as son of a bitch. It's not as long. Oh, that's right. You can do that on the Switch, man. I forgot. But on Knight of Diamonds, the second wizardry, you actually have a every dungeon level has an objective. So, you know, with the first wizardry, your ass is just trying to make it to the bottom and survive. But in Wizardry 2, you're putting together the Knight of Diamonds armor. Oh, Jesus. And so you have to, like, each level, you have to get the helmet, the shield, the sword, the gauntlets. There's an objective. So, and they say Knight of Diamonds is a lot more difficult because with less levels, it starts getting difficult quick. So they don't give you a whole lot of leeway. Yeah, I think I went way out of order with these guys. Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to get Heat Man early and then end it with... Shit, I don't know. It's been a while. I just know I like this Metal Blade. Oh. Those used to make me nervous as a kid, too. Oh, I forgot the shell will hit you. So, man, has everything been quiet for you at the house? Hopefully. Hopefully it has. Good. Man, that's good. So I'm having trouble shooting this damn light on the anglerfish. There we go. And then jumping through this stuff where you've got to like barely tap A. Oh yeah, that's right. He got a new trailer, but he's keeping the old one, right? He's not getting rid of it. And he's at his new trailer's at a new place. You're such a good son-in-law. Oh, man. Remember, you get all excited as a kid and then jump too high and freaking touch one of those mines. He's trying to give it to us only because of my wife. I don't know the condition of the, you've sort of described the old trailer to me. Is that something you'd want, or maybe you could like fix it up or something, maybe? I threw metal blades right up his ass. Awful. Okay. So that'd be something you'd either junk or, no. So you junk or sell it, probably. Or I guess just abandon it right on the side of the highway. Like, nah, I don't want that. Damn. Junk. Okay. Dude, Heatman is straight a Zippo lighter. That's what he is. He's a Zippo lighter. Yeah, I guess you get item 1 from Heatman, so I kind of went way out of the order. Okay. Let's try that again. I don't know why I'm shooting a bunch of metal blades. I think you only need one. Getting all trigger happy here. On these damn turds. And then, oh yeah, I don't have item 1. Okay, so I can throw item 3. Okay. It's been a while, Moo Moo. Oh my god, I made that jump. I forgot how long I had to sit there and delay it. Damn. How hot do you think it is in this stage? Like oven hot? I mean, there's lava. Obviously, the robots aren't melting, but I bet that shit is hot. All right. I don't think it takes many shots with the bubble lead. Moo Moo, we're just flying through this shit. Holy shit, okay. Oh, damn, that was game over? Can you continue? Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, it just takes one metal blade. I remember having passwords for this game, and I thought that password red dot system as a kid was weird. I'm like, man. Oh, dude. I jumped too soon. So, you know, Lester gets an iPhone, you're going to have to FaceTime him. Yeah, you're going to have to FaceTime Lester, talk to him, see how he's doing. When he's out on the boat, FaceTiming him. Man, that'd be awesome. I know he'd appreciate it. I might Oh, dealer. I might FaceTime him just to... I don't know why I jump and throw that item. I just need to do this. Yeah. Might FaceTime him from my office just to mess with him. Oh my God, he can... Dude, I just yeah. He's gonna... Dude, he's gonna FaceTime you like while he's out at the bleach pump or something and just... Hey, man. Tony, I don't know what's going on here. Oh. Oh, we gotta get the hell out of here. Yeah, I should have waited. I'm having a little trouble here. Yeah, he's gonna be out at the bleach pump or at a compressor and just... He's gonna FaceTime you. He's gonna be right next to the machine, so you won't be able to hear him at all, right? He's gonna think you can hear him. Hey, can I jump in this word? Yeah, go for it, Lester. Just, yeah, buddy. Yeah, he's not going to be able to hear you, right? He's going to be hollering, hey. Oh, dude. And, let's wait. Okay, yeah. And he's going to have the camera pointed down or at an angle where you're looking up his nose while he's standing next to the equipment, or he'll have it facing the equipment and you're still not going to be able to hear him, and the phone will be moving around a bunch. Oh, dude, it's going to be... I know there's probably a faster way to dodge that guy, but... Man, why can't I see you? Yeah. That's what he's going to... Yeah, how come I can't? Yeah, he's going to have the wrong camera on. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. By the time he notices what's going on, you'll already be out there, right? You'll just drive out. You'll kind of half be able to recognize where he's at and just go, oh, yeah, he's at compressor B, or... He's by the cooling tower, and you're just going to go over there, and he's still going to be trying to FaceTime you. Like, you just need to keep your FaceTime turned on and just have it pointed at the ground while you're hauling butt in the cart and then just show up. Oh, man. Oh, God. I just realized he's going to FaceTime me the SCADA. He's going to try to put the phone, like, up to the SCADA and show me alarms and stuff, and... I'm not going to know what I'm... Oh, you do get item 1 from Heatman. And I'm not going to know what the hell is going on. Yeah. He's going to be like, man, what's going on with the SCADA? Oh, dude. Yeah, he's going to do that. Or, you know what I can see him doing? He goes in the hot water heater closet, the supply closet in the bathroom, and he's going to FaceTime me to show me we're low on toilet paper. Or... that the toilet keeps messing up in the control room bathroom, and he's going to FaceTime me the toilet tank and be like, man, look at this. Or he'll be like, hey, man, how do you do a 3-way FaceTime and me, you, and Tony can talk about it? Yeah. That's what he's going to do. He's going to FaceTime me like we're out of Wheat Thins, or, hey, will you buy me this kind of cereal? He'll FaceTime me a picture of the cereal on the computer of what he wants. Yeah. He's, that's what he's going to do. He's going to FaceTime us all kind of stuff, because once he gets it working, that's it, man. He country. Don't. Dude, I'm not going to. I tell you what, man. I won't tell Lester to FaceTime you. I won't. Oh. Come on, get me up there. I won't ever go, hey, you ought to FaceTime Tony and ask him about that. I won't do that to you. But eventually he might find out that you've got a can I run by him? Probably could have. He's going to find out you got an iPhone. I mean, unless you just don't tell him. Maybe. So, here comes where I could have used item 1 in Crashman stage. You got to get halfway off the ladder. Look at that. Okay, so this thing right here scared the shit out of me as a kid, and I used to use Heatman on this dragon, but I found out Quickman does a great job. You got to kind of stay moving, and then the screen kind of shifts right here. Dude, when that thing first appeared when I was a kid, well, I instantly fell off the block I was on right. I just died. I was like, oh my God. I think you get up here and just like, oh, man, I was tapping forward while I was hitting B. Oh, God, I bet he will. Okay, we can keep continuing. Yeah, Robert will do that. Be like, hey, just FaceTime. Because Robert doesn't have an iPhone, I think. Oh, no, his work phone's an iPhone. Yeah, he got it upgraded. So, yeah. That's what we need to do. We need to get Lester to FaceTime Robert and not us. Because we don't need that kind of headache in our lives. We really don't. If he does that, I'm FaceTiming Robert for everything. Yeah. Yeah, do that. For anything. You be on the can in the stall, just FaceTime. Hey, man, I got to ask you about this compressor. Can I run by this guy? Oh, damn, Moo Moo. We made it past that guy. I got to remember that next time. I didn't think I was going to be quick enough. Yeah. Nice. So right now, Moo Moo, you're just getting like a private stream. And obviously, I've made this stream public because you're on here. Got the one-on-one stream going. I guess I can't see. I mean, is there anybody else watching besides you? I can't see that number. Hell, it might be just me and you. Just us, okay. I don't know if Nixon's going to jump on or... Mrs. 5 is pretty tired. She's had a long day. She had to bring home some of her stuff from the school for the summer. So she's, and then watching the grandkids. Just trying not to fall off here. Dude. I appreciate that, my man. I did. I fell. I want to, oh, you ass. I know spamming the quick boomerang does it. The other alternative weapon that a lot of people use is the heat. I forget what they call it. It's Heat Man's weapon. But I used to use that on the dragon. And then when I really didn't know what the hell I was doing, I would just use my Mega Buster. We're going to try the quick boomerang again, because I'm hard-headed. Maybe I'm standing on the wrong block. Maybe I'm not supposed to get up top. Up top is where you get for the heat thing. Maybe I need to stay in the middle. On the middle block, maybe. Yep. Dude. So you do stay in the middle. You stay in the middle at first, and then I bet you transfer. I bet you either go up or down. Try that. We'll try that. We'll start in the middle, and then when he just starts spamming all the fireballs, we'll jump up top. I think I still have a bunch of save states. Damn. I've got save states. I'm sure one of them's here or at the dragon. Man, there's this guy that popped up in my feed on YouTube. His channel's name is like Tooterp, T-O-O-T, like Toot, E-R-P. And this guy's been cranking out some Mega Man videos. Like, he talks a lot about the NES. Shit. He talks a lot about the NES Mega Man games. I'll tell you what, man, let's see. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. I've got save states, but they're not... I don't have as many as I thought. Anyway, he's been cranking out some really awesome Mega Man videos. He just talks about like stages and weapons and stuff. He's got... Man, the thumbnails for his videos are really good. They've got like the 8-bit look to it, like mine do. And, but it's really neat. He talks about some really cool stuff. That's like Mega Man related. I think he's basically turned himself into a Mega Man channel. He's got other stuff on the channel, but you can kind of tell he's had the channel for a long time. He had one video that had a bunch of views, but it was like an older video of his, and but he's tried different things, but he's been on this badass Mega Man kick. Yeah, his channel's name is, I guess it's Tooterp. I guess that's how you pronounce it. T-O-O-T-E-R-P. All right, man. I'm still going to do quick boomerang. We're going to start in the middle. And then we'll move maybe up. I think we might have found it. And you can throw so many quick boomerangs and it doesn't cost a lot, kind of like the Metal Blade. All right, man. That was good. Wiley must build this shit in a country that just he can pay under the table, right? Maybe somewhere in Eastern Europe or in the Soviet Union, and he's just kind of like Trogdor? That's the name of that robot? Dude, is that seriously the name of that dragon, Trogdor? I never knew that. I'm grabbing the second ladder. I totally forgot what's coming next. Oh yeah, all this shit. Okay. Ooh, and that. Oh, I can't jump through those chains. Oh, son of a bitch. Trogdor the Burninator? Dude. Are you fucking with me? Because that sounds like some shit you made up. I'm gonna have to get on the internets later and look at that. Oh shit. If that's true. It's from a strong, bad, old web cartoon. Well, now I gotta run back in here. Power up my item 3. This is horse shit to the 30th degree. Wow. That's wild. So that thing's name is Trogdor. The Burninator. I think people use Flash Stopper here. And they just, that way none of this shit falls down. Dude. Let's try that. Let's... Because running through here with Wood Shield is definitely doing it right. So... Oh, God, I can't... Okay. So you can't switch weapons when you use the flash shield, so you got to get up there and use it. That one is your fault. Blaming that on you. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I remember those things. Those are called prop tops. Rocket Man. Yeah. We almost got shot there. Okay. So, the strategy here is Wood Shield, right, to get us through all this bullshit. Okay. I need to properly... Jesus. All right, maybe just throw it and don't jump. There we go. Get under this. Item 3 has to disappear. Then you can use this. Alright. Yeah. Then the boss. Now, I always used metal blades on this, but I saw that guy Slackinator do it with something. I don't know what he did, but it made it pretty quick. But I mean, it's pretty damn fast with these metal blades. I mean, that is seizure inducing. That was good. Yeah, that's a big construction job. I mean, well, now, I'm guessing, you know, since he made Gutsman and some other robots, they didn't care about that stuff back in the day. Yeah. I don't want to waste any. Ah, shit, we'll keep going. Dude, hey, so Moo, look at this. This is the water from Dow. This is the water that's coming out, and that's probably the fish that swim in it. That is the water we get from Dow. How much you want to bet? Let's see if I can navigate this. Pretty much, yeah, it's the Dow, it's the poo-poo water. Everything's all green, so you know they don't put any chlorine in it. It's dirty. This right here, I think, yeah. So this big giant guy, too, also takes the quick boomerang. Look at that. Straight ditch water. It is. It is. It is the dookiest of dookie water. So, there was another channel. Yeah, that is. It wasn't Tutor. It was another channel, and he did a video about this stage. He called it the Purple Hell, because yeah, this is a rough ass stage. Let me get my bearings here, because yeah, you know that robot's back. I didn't probably need to throw the metal. Funny story, Tony can't see the color. Are you serious? Is that... Oh, I fell down with him. Wow, really? So, what does it look like to you? My dad's colorblind with blues and greens. So what is it? Does it just look black to you? TV snow. So it's just like... I don't get it. So it's like fuzzy, or... Because I think my dad says, like, if he's trying to look grainy, black, and white. Damn, that's wild. If something is green, I think with a blue background, my dad can't see it. Oh, that's not a ladder you fall down. That is crazy. So, Moo Moo, what does this stage look like? I guess the walls and stuff just kind of grainy black and white, I guess, for the most part. That's wild. Yeah, dang. Oh, shit. Yeah. Probably not good to switch weapons on the ladder either. Man, that's crazy. I know, or I've heard that colorblindness skips every other generation. So, like my dad's dad didn't have it. It is hilarious. Yeah, it got hit in the eye with a baseball bat. Good God. What is going on over there, man? Catcher, I didn't do. Okay. Good to know. I was hoping you didn't have to. I'm sure Tony can get out of hand a little bit, but probably not baseball bat up to the head out of hand. Like, oh man. You got to ride that rocket because if you let that thing go up top, it'll knock you right off. The ceiling is low. Then you got this bullshit. Oh yeah, that doesn't work on that. Well, I'm going to start calling you Mrs. Moo Moo. So Mrs. Moo Moo, yeah, we thoroughly enjoy giving your husband a hard time at work. It's, oh. What was first, that Boss or Star Wars? What do you mean that Boss or Star Wars? I'm not sure the... Looks like an edit. Oh, let me see. I think Star Wars was first. The walker from Star Wars, yeah. I think Star Wars was first. All right. Here comes one of the worst bosses in all of... Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this boss sucks. Because you have to use every crash bomb. And I can't throw a damn... I am very, very rusty, folks. Bear with me. Knock me right back down in the dam. So this is the only door you're supposed to use a crash bomb on. Is that one. To get that guy. And then... Good God. Oh no, you gotta use... two, I'm sorry. Alright, then you ride... I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah. Yeah, that boss is terrible. This is, well, Mumu, I've ran this like, it's nuts. Oh, speaking of Star Wars, the other guy that I watched stream back in the day, Gamer, on May 4th, he streamed the Star Wars game for the NES, and I forgot how just god-awful that game is. And then somebody in the chat was like, hey, do you think Disney or YouTube will be mad if you're playing the, because the game has music from Star Wars. So, man, he got all nervous and turned it down so you couldn't hear the game music anymore. And I was thinking, man, I don't really think they're going to bust you for that. But, I mean, it was still good chatting and watching the stream and stuff because that game was giving him a hard time. But it's like, man, I don't think they'll bust you for the music. I wouldn't. I mean, hell, who knows? So the secret with Metal Man here is he will die with one hit if you hit him with his own weapon. Not on May 4th. It is sacred. It's sacred on May 4th. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of was because your stream, gets turned into a video. Hey! Jason Scott is here. What's up, man? We're talking about copyright infringement, color blindness, Star Wars, and playing Mega Man 2. How have you been? Oh crap, I forgot what to do with him. I don't want to use the flash. I don't have any flash. Crap. Yeah, he could have easily torn me a new one. I missed the stream. I was in the hospital for the past 3. Damn, are you okay? I haven't streamed in almost a week, so you're not. I had a stream the other day. It was catastrophic. I think I was having internet issues. I don't know. I totally blame Senior Mumu for that shit. He probably messed up my internet or something. He kind of ruined the stream, but we're back tonight. Well, man. Glad to hear you're okay, man. This is my first Friday night stream, and I thought I'd do some Mega Man 2. It's fun, kind of easy-paced. You did, and in defense of Mumu, he fixed it today because the shit's a lot better. The internet's a lot better. Well, Jason, I'm glad you're okay, man. And again, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just kind of running through Mega Man. I've got a lot of, well, I didn't have as many as I thought save states on this thing, but yeah, we're just kind of... Good God. And I am just playing like hammered ass. I'm very rusty. That was it. This should be Wily. Oh. The last energy tank. All right. Jason, we were also discussing where we think... This is Dr. Egghead's dad. It could be. We were also discussing where we think he built this fortress, because he probably had to build this in a country that probably kind of looks the other way. Just like he made some kind of donation or something. And he just started building that shit here. And then I realized it's Dr. Wily, so he got robots to build it, so it's not like he had to really employ or enslave human beings. Fun fact, if you drop all the way to the right as you fall, the screen will shift, and you can avoid all these acid. That's acid, I believe. Definitely Dubai. Could be. They'll let him build it there. All right. This fake alien robot Wily, his little blaster, it hurts. It takes a large amount of health off. And then, well, maybe not the blaster. No, it's when you physically touch him. That takes off a lot of health. And I'm trying to get it. You can throw 2 bubbles at once. That's what I'm wanting to do. Drop 2 on him. Damn, and I don't have any energy cans. And I got to do this shit again. Those are tactical bubbles. Those are combat grade bubbles. It's called bubble lead. So I imagine it's some kind of weird, thick, viscous material. Man, there's no telling. Oh, God, and those things hit hard. All right, we're going to try this again, and then we may start this entire bad boy over and get a little more focused or locked in, as the kids say. You seen those damn memes or those shirts where it says, like, what is it, born to dilly-dally, forced to lock in? And usually it's got a cat, like, with nunchucks or some crazy shit like that. I don't know what's going on with these kids. I guess locked in is better than Skibbity Riz Toilet or 6-7 or whatever the hell they say. All right, that was another seizure-inducing victory. All right. We know you're an ass. Wiley, let's restart this thing. Okay. I screwed up the order earlier with Moo Moo. I think he made me screw the order up. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. I'm not going to play this on difficult because I just know. But we were talking about the order to do these in. Jason, do you have a robot? Usually I start with Flashman, but when I was speedrunning this thing years ago, or attempting to speedrun it, I used to use item 1 in Crashman stage, but item 1 you get from Heatman. So I'm I think I was supposed to go Flashman, Quickman. Crap, I don't remember. Maybe Metal Man, Bubble Man. Was Crashman the last one you fight? Because you don't use Crashman to kill anybody. You start with Airman. Really? So you go Airman, then Crashman? Who do you use the crash bombs on? Damn. Okay. This is good. I'm learning. I won't lie to you, Jason. I'm not going to start with Airman, but that's that's good to know. All right, we're going to start with Flashman, then I think I'm going to go Quickman. Crap. Then Metal, then Bubble, then Heat. Then, what is it, Crash? And then do we end this whole damn thing with Woodman? Or Airman? I guess we'd end it with Airman if we killed Woodman, because Woodman kills Airman, but you really don't need to. Okay, here we go. Dude, Airman, okay. The thing with Airman, he can block the wood shield like quite a bit. So starting with Airman would be good because you're probably better off using your blaster or your buster on him anyway. All right. And then earlier, Senior Moo Moo got to watch me just totally eat it several times in Quickman stage. I'm going to try to collect some energy cans as I go. We'll focus on this being a no continue run. As best we can. All right, let's lure this AT-AT over here. Man, now I'm thinking about Lester FaceTime and Moo at work. Oh, that was rough. I was thinking about that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I hope you get you a handful of FaceTime calls, Moo. That's what you need, spicing up your day. Okay, yeah, this should be item 3, I think. My order is air crash, flash, quick metal bubble heat, and wood last. Dude, that's okay. So yeah, because you're going to kill Crash Man with Airman. Then, yeah, flash with your Buster. Then you go to Quick Man to use flash. Then you'll have metal, which you can use your... Or I think you can use Quick Man on Metal Man, right? And then the Metal Blade will take care of Bubble Man, which takes care of Heat Man. And you've already got the Metal Blade, so Wood Man last. Man, that's a good order. The two I've been seeing a lot are you start with Flash Man, or a lot of people start with Metal Man. And, just kind of take care of him with a Buster. That way they can run around with their... Damn. That's a good order. I didn't make it. There is a video out there where someone used AI to make like swing jazz music of the Mega Man 2 soundtrack, and I'm not gonna lie, it's damn good. It is really, really good. They use like a piano, clarinet, all kind of horns and drums. They make the drummer work like overtime, but it's... Oh shit, let's see if I... Okay. Hey! It's Charlie 5 Senior. How you doing? I'm playing some Mega Man 2 and just hanging out. How's your evening going? Glad you could join us. We haven't seen your nephew yet, which is odd. He's kind of... Oh, he came out hot. I messaged him this morning that I was streaming this evening. And, damn. I messaged him this morning that I was streaming this evening, but I haven't heard from him all day. So... We're getting a little worried. I don't know what's going on with him. You ought to do me a solid and message him and just be like, hey, I don't know if you know, but Charlie 5 is online. He's streaming. Where the hell do we go next? We just did Quick Man, Let's try Metal Man because I want to see if I can quick boomerang him. But yeah, I don't know. You might want to check in with Nixon, see what he's doing. I hope he's okay. A lot of folks in the chat here know about his misadventures on the ranch, so we're hoping he's all right. Last time he was in the chat, he was burning the boudin he was cooking, and he was nursing that rat wound where he got bit in the barn. So we're hoping he's in good health and he's okay. I need some energy. And they're not really wanting to give it out. They are, and then my ass gets hit. Okay, let's get out of here. Well, we appreciate you checking in. I hope you and Mom are having a good evening. Now you got me thinking about if Nixon's okay. If you get any kind of update, please let us know. Let the chat know if he's doing okay. And if he is having trouble cooking something, we need to let Senior Moo know because he can help him with any of his Cajun cuisines. Oh man, I want to drop down. Do I have item? I don't have item 2. Nope. Man, come on, Moo. That's not very neighborly, man. I mean, I know he's not your neighbor, but come on. The guy was burning the boudin. It probably smoked up the house. He needs your help, man. You know, I just realized these quick boomerangs don't go very far. So I'm going to have to get, like, right up on his ass. And he's not an easy man. Oh, wow. Oh, they do. They knock the shit out of him. Okay. That's his degree. See? I mean, the man is schooled in it. Mrs. Moo, she just changed her handle. I tell you what, Moo, you got a good lady there. Better treat her right. Yeah, he's educated in that stuff. I just don't see... Oh, what the hell are we going to do next? Let's do Bubble. Yeah. You're educated in fine cuisine. I can't have my... She's spoiled rotten. As is the warrior, Mrs. Five. But you know what? She deserves a lot of it. Some of the stuff, I'm just like, I'm going to get it. But a lot of stuff, she's a spoiled lady, too. I guess we're just a couple of great guys, Moo, just spoiling our wives like that. But seriously, man, you got to help my cousin with his cooking. I mean, you can't sit there and be degreed in culinary arts and then just not do any, you not do anything for my cousin. I mean, that guy's already lit his yard on fire. I can't imagine him starting a fire inside of the home. That's not good. We don't need that. Ooh, look at that free man drop. You want to, well, I mean, that's kind of different, this is Nixon. Yeah, you got to help Nixon. I mean, he'll appreciate your help, Moo, especially if it means he doesn't burn the place down because he's just trying to make some boudin. But maybe Charlie 5 Sr. can give me an update on him. Shoot him a text or message him on TikTok. That would be amazing. Boy, they just pushed me right up in this thing's mouth. Message him on TikTok. Charlie 5 Sr. is known as Big Dub on TikTok, which him and Nixon, they're like best TikTok buddies, man. They're awesome. Dad, I hope you're still listening to this. I'm telling all of chat how you and Nixon are TikTok buds. Maybe he needs his inhaler. Yeah. We probably won't mention that on the chat again. He might. He might. If he's, if he's running out of breath, if he's out there feeding up or whatever and needs his inhaler, he may need it. Damn, Moo Moo, you got me blushing, man. But yeah, Dad, if you're still listening, we're on Nixon watch now. We need to know what's going. Oh crap! Do we have item 2? Because if we don't, I can't ride across all that lava and shit. Oh man, we don't have item 2. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Who the hell do you get item 2 from? I mean, obviously somebody we haven't. Is it Woodman? No, you get it from Airman. You get item 2 from Airman. Holy crap. You know what? Jason's order of Airman first, that's starting to look the way to go, because then you jump right out the gate with item 2, and then you can get Heatman, and he was right. Dude, he was. Jason knows what the hell's going on. Now I gotta jump through this fucking oven with no item 2? That's gonna suck, man. That's gonna take forever. Oh. Oh man, this is gonna be so bad. Yeah, I can't get up there. Oh man. Let me see what I can do here. I haven't done this in forever. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make this. And then using the flash stopper, I think it just stops the bricks and you have to wait till it's over. Oh no. Yeah, we won't be able to do that. You know what? It's still up here in the chat where I can see it. We're doing the Jason, I'm calling it the Jason Scott order. Here we go. Airman right out the gate. Item 2. I can't do any Metal Man shit, but you know what? That's okay. Full send. Here we go. We're doing the Jason Scott run here, right here. Oh, big spike right up my ass. Okay. All right. Because I'm old and don't want to wear my glasses, after a couple more comments, which is fine, everyone comment as much as they want, it's going to scroll up because I have the chat screen magnified at like 300%, and that's not even an exaggerated number. I really take it to 300%. So I can read your comments without my glasses, so if Jason's order disappears, Jason, if you want to put it back, if I lose it, because I will probably forget that order. Oh, we glitched him out. Okay, here we go. All right, Senior Moo Moo, appreciate it because Mrs. Moo Moo pushed it out of the chat. So that's 100% her fault for us losing the order. But Senior Moo Moo brought it back. I tell you what, you two are like the yin and yang, huh? One's messing it up and the other one's fixing it. For sure. Okay. Yes, so we're going to get item 2. All right, so Crash Man's next. You have no... Okay, so with that being said, I won't have item 1 for Crash Man stage or the Metal Blade. But that's okay because there's an energy can that I can jump down and get to with item 2. And of course, you want Airman, the Air Blaster for Crash Man, but yeah. Oh, this is gonna... Oh. Gee, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, that... Okay, that was a little rough. I'm sure there's a... I'm so spoiled with the Metal Blade that... It's alright, we're gonna do the Jason Scott order. We're gonna make it happen. Because we can still get the energy can. They're dropping all kind of goodies. I'm sorry. I had to get that. That's just in case things get a little hairy later. Oh, man. But now they don't want to drop any health. Man, talk about luck, yeah. We're going to need it, too, because... Okay. I am so glad we're not speedrunning this. This is just kind of... Well, at least we got our health back. Good Lord. Okay, let's try to stay on here. Best we can. Oh, it's going to go right down. Okay. Oh. let's... Oh. I used to be able to jump on the second block and just get to the ladder and keep going. God, that's a hell of a shoulder workout. I mean, I know he's a robot, but damn. I mean, we climbed up into space. What was up there? Okay, another extra life. Jeez. Folks, that was fugly. I think I got a little too aggressive. I should have just waited till he jumped to the center, then fired at him. All right. Flashman's next, which means we'll get item 3. Yeah, Flashman's next. Okay. Then we'll do Quick Man Metal, but okay. So, Mrs. Moo Moo, do you ever buy any purple clothing just to mess with Senior Moo Moo? Yeah. You know, I'm glad the harassment for him doesn't stop at work. I'm glad it. Yeah, never. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad it never ends for him. You know, ironically, that's probably my favorite color for my wife to wear is purple. Purple looks really, really good on her. Or she looks good in purple, however you want to say it, but I find that funny. I need to make the background of all my emails to Senior Moo Moo now somehow make them purple. That way he can get on there and be like, I couldn't read shit on your email. It's his daughter's favorite. That's good. It's a beautiful color. I mean, it really is. It's a shame you can't see it due to your ball injury, but baseball bat injury. But, see, like right now, Senior Moo Moo, you're the #1 commenter in the chat, and there's a purple icon next to your, where you're with the crown, and I'm sure you see it, maybe. I don't know what it looks like to you, but, I like that it's purple. Oh, man. That's funny. All right, we've got items 2 and 3. We'll get Quick Man real quick, and then we'll keep going. Get Metal Man. She's over here laughing about, I mean it, you know. Yeah, that's, you gonna get some. Wait, where the hell are we going? Flash Quick. Yeah, you're gonna get some purple emails. It's gonna be good. All right, I'm grabbing this. I mean, it's free. It's right here. All right. We're really going to have to watch it here. I'm digging the order, man. I won't lie, because of my order or the order I'm used to playing, I'm really spoiled with the Metal Blade, right? It's a very versatile weapon. It doesn't cost a lot to use it, so you get spoiled. But it's way past your normal bedtime. Oh man, you go to bed early like Mrs. Five. Ooh. Man, it's Friday night. Y'all are up partying with Charlie 5. Awesome. We were very, very fortunate there, gang. I thought I was going to get scalped. This right in the damn... All right, we're playing it on the safe side here. Gonna take an energy can. 8:30. Mrs. 5 is... It's 9:40. Oh yeah, she's been asleep probably. Ah, damn, he jumped low again. Yeah, she's early to bed, early to rise, for sure. I'm more of a night owl, and I guess just knowing I don't have work tomorrow, that excuse me, gets me hyped for the stream, which is fun. All right, so quick, and then now we'll go to Metal Man. Yeah, I get very spoiled with that Metal Blade. I like throwing that thing everywhere. And that's crazy. I never fought Metal Man with the quick boomerang, and really, because you know he's hard to get close to and hit. But damn, yeah, that quick boomerang did a lot of damage. I need to make some kind of like wizardry bingo card for creatures we find in there. And every time we fight a certain creature, everybody just stamps their bingo card. And then whoever has like a bingo, I need to send them something. You know it's 10:40 where I'm at. Oh, where are you, Jason? You're closer to the east side of the country. We're all down here in Texas. We're in the central time zone. Yeah, I need to make a wizardry creature bingo card. Oh, what I was going to say is, oh, you know what? We can get in there. Let me see if I can get in there. Because this jump you can't make, but it's okay because you can do that. The program I make my... Oh, you're in South Carolina. Last summer, my wife and I went to, we drove through the Carolinas. Oh my God, I forgot where we stayed. Anyway, it was absolutely gorgeous. We loved it. Ooh, yeah. The Carolinas are gorgeous. We went through the Blue Ridge Mountains and all that. Man, that was beautiful. My wife was not a big fan of going up through the mountains and there's no guardrails and there's a lot of hairpin turns. She wasn't digging that, but the scenery was beautiful. All right, I think we do what? Metal or no, bubble. Then heat, then woodman. Yeah, it was beautiful. Oh, what I was going to say is I use too bad they got rid of this border between. They got rid south of the border between the. Wait, what do you mean? There's no border between the Carolinas? No, like, state border? Or is south of the border that restaurant? Isn't there a restaurant called South of the Border? Is that what you're talking about? Because I figure the states would keep their border. Maybe I'm thinking of the restaurant. It is late. Of course, it's not as late for us as it is for Jason. And we got to find out what the hell's going on with Nixon. Tell you what I ought to do. I ought to give Senior Moo Nixon's number. Or no, give Moo-Moo's number to Nixon. Be like, hey man, Nixon, when you're having issues in the kitchen or on the ranch, you should call this guy right here. Call him if you need anything. So 95. Oh, damn, okay. It's a gas station thing. I'd still like to give Nixon your number, though, Momo. Just in case. He's got any culinary questions. He's got, just stuff going on, man. Just trying to make it happen in the kitchen. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, so Canva is a program I use. I use stuff there away from. Oh, nice. Is it like a... So is it famous like a Buc-ee's, or is it just metal blades right up his ass? Oh, but what I was saying was Canva. And I think I've showed this to Senior Moo, but Canva will make stickers. You can design stickers and order them. Excuse me. And I'd like to make some Charlie 5 stickers. Basically, they'd be like circular stickers that are the logo of the channel, and that big neon pink 5, and then maybe in the white border that goes around it, just put Charlie 5 at YouTube or something like that. I'd like to give some stickers to folks. All right, so with this, we've got the metal blade and item 2. So what I need to do is equip this shit. Oh. Never been on a ranch. Well, Nixon's on a special ranch. They got goats and horses. Their thing is horses. It's like a horse ranch, but he's got some goats and chickens and all that stuff. And my bro out there, he's had all kind of adventures out on that ranch. I wish he was here to regale us with the story, but Oh Lord. He one day. Oh, this is not good, y'all. Holy crap. Did you see that? We glitched right through the damn column. I've seen speedrunners do it, but what the shit? Anyway, Nixon was going to, they had some leftover tortillas, and they were going to get rid of them, and the lady he stays with at the ranch was like, hey, why don't we, get out there and feed them to the chickens, which, yeah, that's cool. So he decides to, instead of just tearing the tortillas in pieces and spreading them around in the yard where the chickens eat, he was going to go right up in the chicken coop and give them to them in there because they were in there, I guess, kind of hanging out in there. But the rooster's in there as well. So when he climbed up in the coop to give out tortillas, the rooster, doing his job, got a little defensive, and he jumped on Nixon's neck, the back of his neck, and went forward over his head and was pecking him on the forehead as he was trying to throw ripped pieces of tortilla throughout the chicken coop. Yeah, I got a telephone call immediately after that happened, and he was pretty upset, right? He wanted to, shoot the rooster. I'm like, well, first off, man, that's not your rooster. That belongs to the lady of the ranch, and I was like, if you kill the rooster, he's your only rooster, then you got to go get another rooster. Then you also got to explain why you shot it, because, the only reason the rooster would get aggressive is if you were in the coop, probably when you didn't need to be. What up, chat? Hey, El Bandito, thanks for making it, man. Chat, this is El Bandito. This is my brother-in-law who went to go see UHF in the theater with my sister. How was it, man? All right, let's get Metal Blade going here. I'm glad you could make it, man. Heck yeah, just got out of... Still holds up. Oh, you just got out of the movie. Yes. Are you talking about this game still holding up or the movie? Or hell, both. We know they're both awesome, right? They're both fantastic products of the... Did UHF come out in the 80s? Or was that like early 90s? I don't remember. But I tell you what, UHF was just as weird as Weird Al himself. Both, but talk about the... Okay. Well, Bandito, I hope when you get home after, I'm sure... Oh, it came out in '89. Okay, right there at the end. Well, Bandito, I'm sure after having a wonderful time with my sister, she needs to go ahead and probably rub your feet when y'all get home, or give you a back rub. I'm sure you're a little tired, whatever, you've been at work, you took her out to the movies, made sure y'all had a great evening. She needs to show some gratitude. Spatula City. I love the store so much I bought it. Or what'd he say? I bought the company. I love the company so much I bought it. What got me is how that weird alien scientist, quote unquote, hid that hidden camera, right? That's like the size of a football, where he just drilled a hole in the ceiling and put it down in there, and the guy had no idea that big ass camera was pointing at him the whole time. Even as a kid, I was like, he's not gonna notice that. He's got to see that camera. That and the part where they're in the helicopter and Weird Al is Rambo and he's just randomly blowing shit up from all over the world and then screaming at the camera when he does it. That's my favorite part of the whole movie. Yeah, when Weird Al is screaming and blowing shit up too. That was great. So Bandito, there's 2 routes that I usually run the boss order. Uh, Earlier in the chat, it was just me and Senior Mumu, so I was working on some stuff. But then Jason Scott, who's, I believe he's still in the chat, he put in the chat what his order was, where he starts with Airman. It was a very kind of peculiar order. So, excuse me, I ran that order now. And I got to tell you, it's a pretty damn good order. I get pretty spoiled with having the Metal Blade so early in the game, but I think just like anything, if you can practice, if you practice Jason's run, it's pretty good, because by the end you really have everything you need in a really good order. So I was calling it the Jason Scott order, and that's what we ran to get to Wily's place. And Bandito, just to let you know, if I mess anything up or there's any boo-boos during the run, we automatically blame Senior Mumu for it. Like right there. Now it's going to go all the way out high. All right, let me see if I can... There we go. And it's going to run out. Is that the UHF TV station? In the background right here, as we were running? Yes, it was. See if we can dodge it. Oh, look at that. All right, and earlier, Mumu watched me fight this big robot dragon at the end of the stage, probably half a dozen times, but I think we've got it figured out. We know what weapon we want to use. And we know where to stand. So, we're going to see how we do. There's a couple of spots I'm nervous about, but we're going to see. All right. We're going to hit this big green bastard with the quick boomerang. Yeah, when all those boomerangs were bouncing off his horns and he looked... I really thought he was going to just unload and melt me right there on that block. All right, man. Sounds good. What time is it? Ooh, it's almost 10. We'll see, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Y'all be safe on the road. Yeah, we got to juice up item 3 because we're going to need it. Don't jump up. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Oh, man, I don't know if we're going to have enough. And these prop tops are pissing me off. I don't know if we're going to have enough. Oh, crap. Are we going to make it to the second ladder? Oh. All right. But we still need to fill up on item 3. You know what? God damn. Oh, Mumu, what the hell was that? Did you see that? Not only did I waste a crash bomb, we didn't get the freaking energy can. Good Lord. That was 600% your fault. Oh man, I cannot believe that. That was that was all right. Let's focus here. You know what? I'm not going to use the flash stopper. We're going to wedge ourselves in between right here. We got time. We're not speed running. And we're full on energy cans. I forgot you can only hold 4. So we're good there. Oh, so I wouldn't have been able to get that energy can anyway. Still, though. I gotta have full crash bombs for the... Not the next stage, but the next stage. Man, I cannot believe that shit. So, for whatever Mega Man I play from now on, 1 through 6, obviously we're doing 2, but I want to do all 6. That intro I had with Mega Man dancing, I think that's gonna be the one every time. Yeah, that's... Oh. All right, let's take advantage of this. Dip in here to the doo-doo water. I'm getting tetanus just looking at this damn water. Damn. That always makes me nervous. All right, here we go. That's hilarious that like 4 or 5 quick boomerangs takes care of that big bastard. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, we need that full. Forgot about that. I'm so worried about getting the items. We're going to need all those crash bombs. Right there. I want to say, I forget. This one here, I'm not taking any chances. Just going to ride item 2 all the way across. Good Lord. I was hanging on to the last rung of the ladder. It is going to take forever for that damn thing to come back around. I don't know why I did that. Well, we know who to blame. All right, we'll make the big jump. Yep. Oh, yeah. No, there ain't no noping your way out of that shit. What do we need? I mean, we really didn't need that, but... Oh, man, I forgot. Alright. We'll... Yeah, this boss fight is a huge pain in the ass. Without a doubt. Because you literally cannot make a single mistake. I mean, you can get hit, but... Oh. What the shit? Yeah. Watching a speedrunner do it it's impressive. I mean, they go through it, they don't get hit, they just, it's really something to watch. Okay. Let's do all this again. We're just going to start at the top right. I forget who to... oh, Flash. Let's see if we can get him. I did pretty bad with him last time. A little better. I don't want to use flash. I mean, I'm not going to use it for the rest of the game, but this room's a little more open to shoot him in. It's not too bad. Oh, it didn't. Did it give me the... Man. That was a rough one. This big damn Zippo lighter. All right. Would you say this was Robotnik's dad? Yeah. We smoked him that time. We did good. All right. I think we still got a few energy cans, which is good, in case we need it, in case I get all jumpy and touch this weird alien robot probe shit. Should be ready. I always loved as a kid how there was no music here. You just hear, you landing or running or jumping and then the dripping of this acid. When I was a kid, I was like, there's no music? What the hell is all this shit? You're running through this cave. Obviously, it's, underneath the fortress, but that always kind of freaked me out as a kid. Oh, yeah, we're good. We got three energy cans. And of course, I didn't know what to think the first time I saw this. I was like, he's an alien? What the hell? Man, that was the Jason Scott order. I like that. It was a little rough at first because I'm spoiled with the Metal Blade, but that was a good order. Man, that was awesome. I always thought this game had a really good ending too, where Mega Man's going home and, all the colors change and it's kind of like he's walking through different weather and the seasons and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, Jason, that's a hell of an order, man. For sure. And I'd also like to thank the Moo-Moos for helping out. Yeah, that's neat, man. So yeah, I'm thinking this this second week of June. Excuse me, it's excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna. I think we'll start our. Appreciate that, Jason, man. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. I'd like to get, when I first saw this as a kid, I was like, did he die? And then later I was like, no, he just left his helmet there. He went to the house or whatever, or maybe he's chilling off screen. But yeah, I think we're gonna do the dungeon crawling. I tell you what, let me just show you. I showed this to Mumu already in the last stream that was real choppy and I ended up not saving, but let me kind of show you just a glimpse. Well, we're in the M's already. Just kind of what it's going to look like. So I've got a, let me cut the turbo off. Because if you have the turbo on this game, you can't use any of your buttons. So just briefly to kind of show you. So I'm going to have a screen dedicated to the game. I've got a screen dedicated to chat. Chat, you will always have your own screen. There will always be a screen for chat. I've got the game on one screen. So then I've got a third monitor over here. And it's where I've got OBS and like another folder that's kind of open for whatever. But I've got maps to this thing. And then I don't have them in front of me right now, but I'll have like a printed out thing of all the spells. And I'll have the maps. I'll kind of have OBS pushed off to the side where I can look at the map. So I've got the maps to all 10 levels. And then here is the party that I've built. So all of they're not ninjas yet. I named them ninja, but I want them to be ninjas. So you see their stats right there? All of their stats have to be 17 or higher for them to be a ninja. But when they become a ninja, they don't have to wear any armor or use any weapons. They can literally just like punch and kick or whatever. Do their ninja stuff. So all of my ninjas are hobbits because when you roll for stats on the game, hobbits can get a lot of bonus points when you roll, and their luck is always a 15. So that's a stat that's really close to 17 kind of right out of the gate. So also, ninjas are evil. They can only be evil in the game. So the entire party is evil. It's an all evil party. So I've got 3 evil hobbits who are hopefully going to be ninjas with a little bit of XP, when we do the first few levels. Then I have Shaddix. This is my evil elven wizard. Shaddix is named after the wizard from Solstice on the NES. So I've got him kind of going on there. He can't level up to another class, so he'll stay a wizard. But they do a little bit of mage and a little bit of cleric spells. So I have 2 wizards. The second evil elven wizard is Malkill. I named him after the evil wizard at the end of Wizards and Warriors. So he's ready to go. And then I've got an evil elven cleric. And his stats are pretty good for what he is. The cleric won't level up either. He'll stay an evil cleric. And the great thing about having this evil party is we're going to kill everything we come across. If it's a friendly group, it'll say that in the box during combat. Oh, it's a friendly group of... It doesn't matter. We're going to kill them. Anything we run across, we're going to kill. Unless we're like way down in the dungeon and they're throwing like vampires or some shit at us, then we might run. I'll swallow my pride and run if I need to. But let me kind of show you just what it looks like making a character. I didn't want to make the party on live stream because it takes too long. So we'll create a character like I just punch in one number or digit, and then I go to Hobbit, make him evil. Okay, see, he got a lot of bonus points. So those bonus points, and then you fill your stats with them. And I kind of just even them out, right? And then I'm going to make them fighters. And that's what you would do. And you do this over and over and over. And that was very fortunate, me getting 18 bonus points. I won't keep this Hobbit because I've got 3 that are a little better. I think the ones I have either got 19 or 20 bonus points. And then they'll ask if you want to keep the character. But another trick you do is, so the roster can be, I forget how many characters you can make, but what you can do is you can take all the characters you've made in like a group of 6, you take them into town to where you buy gear or to the tavern, and you can pull all of their gold. So basically you can create throwaway characters but take their money before you get rid of them, and you can build up a big stash. And that's how I was able to buy a lot of weapons and gear and all that with my current party. So this will be the group that's ready to go. And let me just show you. Let me see. This will be the group we'll run through, and this is the order we'll have them in. So the 3 on the front line are the ninjas, the Hobbit ninjas, and then in the back 3, it'll be the 2 wizards and the cleric. So, and this is what the maze is going to look like. So it's very bare bones. You know, I don't think the color of the wall changes until you get a lot lower in the dungeon. All the doors look the same. You know, your stairs up and down are basically just squares on the ceiling. It's incredibly bare bone, but like I said, I've got maps to it, so it shouldn't be too bad. Mumu and I were talking earlier. It's gonna be a lot of just exploration and discovery. It's gonna take several streams to do it. It's a game I've been wanting to. I've never finished this game. I don't think I've ever gotten down to like maybe level 4 or 5. So it's something I'm really, really looking forward to. But that's what it's going to be. It's not as fast paced and as colorful as some of the games I've played, but this is one thing I've really wanted to work on. And like I said, I'm not just going into it blind, right? I'll have maps. I'll have all the spells ready. And of course, if anyone in the chat wants to look up wizardry enemies or how to counter them or whatever and post it in the chat, man, that would be huge. But yeah, so that's probably what we'll be doing after I get back. But I'm looking forward to it. I was telling Mumu I'm nervous about doing it just because in this game there's enemies that can like zap your levels. Like they can take levels away from you and incinerate your character. I mean, you can completely lose a character and never be able to get them back. So it gets pretty dicey the farther down you go. But I'm still looking forward to it. So, man, I don't know if Bandito's going to get back in time. I'm probably going to end this pretty soon, but I wanted to thank everyone who showed up. The Mumus for sure, for both of you. I know it's late for Ms. Mumu, so I really appreciate it. And Jason, man, thank you for showing up and sharing your Mega Man 2 order with me. That was a good order. It was a little rough for me at first, but by the end, that was a really great order to go in. So yeah, like I said, there won't be a stream next week. I'll be gone, but when I get back, this is probably what we're going to start with. We'll kind of slowly dip our toe into wizardry and see how we do. But again, man, thank you all for showing up. This was my first Friday night stream. I had a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, hopefully maybe the next stream will be another Friday or Saturday night. It just depends on kind of what's going on around here with stuff. It might be during like the week. It might be a Thursday or a Wednesday. We'll just kind of have to see. But either way, this is probably the game we're going to be running. So I appreciate everybody being here this evening. And hopefully we'll dive into wizardry on the next stream. So thanks.